All right, now we're back with actual audio. Just had to unplug it, plug it back in, and now we have audio. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's pull up. Check my audio. All right, that sounds good enough. Hello, YouTube. All right, so today we are going over the 4 week kind of update on my return to golf. So, like I said, it's been roughly 4 weeks. Worst round so far was 77. Best round was 68 a few days ago. So we are still all over the place. My ball contact is not great. The only thing I'm doing really well is driving the golf ball, which makes zero sense. My weakest, well, I guess I was a pretty bad putter early on, but putting and driving has been good. Iron play, wedge play is not where I need to be. But we've got the equipment really close now. We've got the wedges exactly where I want them to be. Took a lot of work through a graphite shaft in the sand wedge to take a little extra heel weight off, ground the sole down, almost have it to where I wanted it. Drilled a bunch of weight out of the sole, moved it up to the top of the blade, get the ball flight down a little bit. Got this wedge. This wedge is pretty much perfect. Got to polish it up, and it is right where I want it to be. Gap wedge, same kind of thing. Moved weight out of the bottom, put it up on the top, got the ball flight down, got it bent to 50 degrees from 52. And other than just taking off a bit of the bounce, the fairways were getting firm. And the other day I noticed the club was bouncing into the ball and I was launching it a little higher than I want to be launching it. So yeah, once I get that down, get that ground down, I think my wedges will be perfect. Irons, they need the most work. That wide sole and rounded leading edge, I'm not getting the contact I'm used to. So I don't know. I would love to be able to take a little bit of weight out of the heel on these, but I got no idea what's inside. I got some idea what's inside, but I don't want to start drilling them. Hit tungsten, and then I mean tungsten's just not fun to try to drill. So I could add lead tape, but they're already at D8 swing weight. I'd like to have to get that down to D4. So other than counterbalancing, which is just going to make the club heavier, club already feels too heavy, but I'm an inch over standard. Went a little bit long because I like to be able to choke up just a touch, just like the way it feels. So yeah, I got to play with those a little bit. Decided on 3 rescue and a 0 iron rescue. So I got a 15 and a 19-degree rescue, both with Boulder iRod shafts from UST. The 19-degree rescue, I went an inch and a half long just to get a little extra height and distance. And so far, it seems really good. I need to find 10 to 15 yards from my 5 iron. 5 iron, I need 5 more yards. 4 iron, I need 10 more yards. 3 rescue, I need 10 yards would be nice. The Sonar Tech 15-degree rescue, pretty much bang on where I need it to be. And then I've done something really weird. I've gone with a driver at 12.5 degrees and 3 wood length. Move the weight to make it 3 wood weight. Added 10 grams to the back screw. So put a 10-gram back screw in there. And it is launching the ball straight up in the air. So I'm planning on this being like a super strong 3-wood off the tee option. That's the plan right now anyway. Regular driver, just put the Fubuki. X-Flex in it, and it was almost perfect. Dialed it down to 8.5, so it's 2 degrees strong on the adapter. The other one's 2 degrees weak on the adapter. So I've got 4 degrees in between my 2 drivers, and that is giving me really good options. I need to gain 5 miles an hour on my club head speed, which I could do through a softer shaft, but as soon as I put a soft shaft in, I start missing. My miss is on the toe, and soft shaft, toe miss, I'm hitting it left, and I just do not, I don't want a single ball going left. So right now I'm sticking with the X-Flex in the 2 drivers and 2 hybrids. They're both X. All 4 of those are X, so that I just do not miss it left. That is one thing, trying to get your confidence back, trying to start playing golf again. I do not want to ever think about the ball going left. So I'll probably throw a little bit more weight on my driver out to the toe. Driver head right now is 195 grams. So I do have 5 grams of head weight to play with. It's a touch light. I'm a 1/4 inch short on my driver too, just because that's the shaft I had. It was already cut to length in another driver. So instead of adding an extension to it, which I didn't want to do in my driver, just playing it a 1/4 inch under, which is helping the accuracy. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get the club head speed up 5 miles an hour. I'm going to go to a firmer ball. Well, didn't say that. I'm going to go to a slightly firmer cover with a softer compression, so that hopefully I can optimize that smash factor. I'm sitting at 145 on a solid drive right now, so I've definitely got that. I've got a little bit of room in there to get this driver. The driver's a little bit dead. I know that. I know that from some of the tests I've seen. Put that camera in the right spot. Yeah. So from some of the testing I've seen, I know that the Costco drivers, that's where their weakness is. But the bulge and roll in the face seems perfect for me. Like my heel shots, dead straight. Toe shots, dead straight. Center shots are going a touch left, which is weird. Right now the center strikes are the ball flight that I'm least happy with. They're spinning a little higher, up to almost 4,000 spin off a center shot. My toe shots are spinning at 32 ish. Let me just see what the conditions are. Launch. Optimum driver launch conditions. Yeah, so they're saying 2,000 to 2,500 RPM, and I'm at like 33. So if I can bring the driver's spin down, which how do you bring driver's spin down? Weight moved back or forward? Can't remember. And I'm launching it at 13 degrees. So I'm launching that one pretty good. The other driver, the 3-wood driver, I'm launching at 16, spinning at 45. So I think that's pretty optimum. But yeah, now that I have a launch monitor to play with, I'm gonna try to get these things dialed in. Peak height of my driver is 85 feet, which is pretty much perfect. Angle of descent, I never played with much, so but yeah, we're getting close. I got some golf balls coming tomorrow, I think. Trying some 85 compression. I got a Bridgestone coming. Some Z Stars, which might be a little too firm. Might play with some cheaper distance balls. I feel like I'm pretty good around the greens. I've always had the ability to get away with a firmer ball around the greens, so maybe I try to steal some distance by getting a firmer, higher launching ball. I don't know. I got some stuff to play with. Lots of YouTube watching to do. Try to learn what all the. I should be watching Senior Tour Golf. Figure out what they're all. I know a soft shaft would help in my longer stuff a lot with distance, but man, I'm just hitting it so straight right now. I hate to mess around with it. Spin rate versus launch angle with drivers. I wish I had a net. If I had a hitting net set up, I could go out and just beat balls and try to get this stuff into the perfect specs and see how that goes. But I don't right now. Maybe we'll get something set up in the future. It'd be fun to do some live streams with a little simulator setup. That is a long way in the future. Alrighty. See if we can get anybody back in here. I should be on Twitch. That's where I do most of my streaming. JME Golf on Twitch. You guys are ever on Twitch and like golf, give that a follow. I think I'll get back into dual streaming here soon. Did dual streaming for a little while on my gaming channel. I don't think the golf audience is very big on Twitch, but I have no audience here on YouTube. So I gotta pull some of those Twitch people over here to good old YouTube. I got some fun idea for videos too. Want to do some golf videos with Fortnite players. I think it could be kind of fun. See if I can get those going. I think I've got the recording figured out for the golf course. I wish YouTube wasn't so shorts bias. The vertical content on YouTube does so much better. But I hate recording and editing vertical content. It just seems so odd to me, but that's what people want. So that's what we give them, right? All right, well, that was a good short little 15 minutes. At least we got something up on the channel for live videos now. We'll keep updating the what's in the bag as I play with these clubs a little bit more. Right now, I just need to get these irons feeling good. They feel really, really mushy, dead, heavy, slow. Just not quite feeling the way I want them to. So we'll play with them a little bit this weekend. I think I'm going to go out and play. Probably just play 9 later tonight. See how this new driver setup goes. Going to get the launch monitor out. Check the spin off both drivers. Try some different golf balls. TP5X might be the ball. I really like the regular TP5, but it was just a little bit soft. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, YouTube. There you go. The first actual live stream. Very, very short. Sweet. But instead of doing an what's in the bag update, I figured I'd just throw a stream up there and see if anybody finds streams on YouTube or not. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you next time.